Some goodbyes are quick, short, sharp, and over in an instant. Others linger, stretching out in slow motion, leaving echoes that haunt us long after the moment has passed. One Last Kiss is a song about those lingering goodbyes, the kind that don't just end a relationship, but leave an imprint on the soul. In today's deep dive, we're going to explore the emotional weight behind this song, the heartbreak, the fleeting hope, and the inevitability of letting go. From Sinatra's My Way to Taylor Swift's Back to December, music has always been a place where we explore the complexity of goodbyes. One Last Kiss follows this tradition. But what makes it unique? Let's start by looking at the first verse. Right from the first line, we're given a setting, a moment frozen in time. The sun's sinking low, shadows fade to blue. This isn't just a description of the day ending, it's a metaphor for love slipping away. The transition from light to dark mirrors, the shift from connection to separation, and then we get to the gut punch. Your words linger, soft, but they cut me in two. That line alone tells us everything. This isn't an explosive, angry breakup. It's soft, quiet, but it hurts just as deeply. This first verse introduces us to the tension of the song, holding on to something, even as it fades. It's a theme that runs throughout the entire track, but the chorus solidifies it. If you've ever been in love, you know that final moment before everything is truly over. You reach out hoping that just one more moment will somehow make it easier. One last kiss to remember this pain. It's not about healing. It's about embracing the heartbreak, letting it sear into memory so that it can never be forgotten. It's a common human experience. We chase closure in ways that often don't make sense. Instead of walking away, we hold on just a little longer. That's why the chorus of One Last Kiss is so powerful. It's raw, unfiltered emotion. The melody swells, creating a feeling of desperation, like grasping at something just before it disappears. Musically, the song follows in the footsteps of classic heartbreak ballads with a chord structure that keeps us in a constant push and pull between resolution and tension. It's a subtle way of making the listener feel the uncertainty of the lyrics. Will they stay? Or is this just truly the end? But let's take it a step further. Why do we crave that one last moment? Psychologists say that closure isn't always about moving on. Sometimes it's about making sure the story ends on our terms. That's why this song resonates so deeply, because it captures that universal need to hold on just for a second more. Even in literature and film, we see this idea repeated. Think about Casablanca's famous final scene. We'll always have Paris. That moment is about rekindling love. It's about accepting its place in time. The same is true in One Last Kiss. The singer knows the love is over, but this one last embrace gives them something to hold on to, even as everything else slips away. Now, let's look at verse 2. The past is a ghost that will never outrun. This is where the song fully acknowledges that no matter what happens, the memories will remain, even if love has turned to ashes. It still lingers. There's a beautiful contradiction in this verse. The singer says, but tonight, let's pretend we can rewrite this script. They know it's impossible. They still want to believe. This is another classic theme in breakup songs. Denial. For just a moment, they want to believe that love can be rewritten, that the past can be undone. But we all know the truth. It never can. So where does that leave us? One Last Kiss doesn't offer easy answers. It doesn't promise that love will return, that pain will fade. Instead, it leaves us in that quiet space of loss, where emotions run deep and words fail. And that's why it's so powerful, because sometimes the hardest goodbyes are the ones that never truly leave us. See you next time.